What up, sneaker fam? Your boy J Dot here. This video is going to be about all the places where you have the opportunity to cop the Chicago Jordan 1 lows that are dropping this upcoming Saturday, all the way from sneakers to your standard retailers, all the way to sneaker boutiques. So I'm going to go through each one for you throughout this whole video. Again, this is US based only, so if there are anybody from other countries that want to know, please let me know and I'll see what I can find. Outside of that, here we go. For the Chicago's this upcoming Saturday, obviously the first place to look will be the SNKRS app. It will be available on Saturday morning, which is the 15th. $145 will be the price tag. This is always the place to go for the Jordans, especially these upcoming Chicago Jordan 1 lows. Really excited for this. The unfortunateness is there's no guarantee with this. That's why if you are wanting to shoot really bad, I would highly suggest you try other avenues, which I'm going to go through in this video. But at the same time, you'll always want to go on the SNKRS app because most importantly, you get free shipping. You're not going to get charged for shipping. You'll just get paid for the shoe and obviously tax. So definitely check out the Jordan site in the morning. Typically when it drops on sneakers. Get the app if you don't have it already, and you'll have the opportunity to cop the shoes. And yeah, this is probably, I don't want to say the best way to cop, but it is definitely the most common method to actually cop any of these Jordan sneakers, especially a hype one like the Chicago lows that are dropping this week. As you know, retailers are going to have these in stock. First retailer that you have the opportunity to try to cop with will be Hibbett Sports. They have an app. With their app, you have the ability to already sign up for an early entry raffle. So you have the ability to actually cop there. As you can see, it already has on their standard webpage that the sneaker is going to be launching soon. So you have the ability to wait, or you can proceed just like Foot Locker, which I'm going to go through shortly, or we have the ability to sign up and hopefully maybe cop. I'll be honest with you, I've never copped anything from Hibbett. So as far as, these entries, so good luck with this one. It's always a tough call. But again, if you don't have the app, please definitely download, have an account, set everything up, and then you'll have the ability to actually cop retail. And I believe they don't charge. Yeah, so you can see here on the website, they don't charge shipping. So again, similar enough to like buying on the SNKRS app, but at the same time, you have that opportunity. So definitely check it out if you're interested. Again, hibbett.com will be the place to go. All right, on release day, snipes.com will be another option. Now, there is no raffle, so there's no sign up for it. So you're going to either have to wait for 10 a.m. Eastern time to hop on the website. Usually it's really tough, but if you have quick fingers, I think you have an opportunity to cop. As you can see that these are ready to go on the Snipes app. You see the standard men's pair, and then you see the big kids, little kids, toddlers pair as well. As you can see, it's ready to go and ready to drop on the 15th if you're interested. Like I said, there's no raffle, no website. Again, if you see something different than me, please let me know. I have never ever done so. I've never copped real day on drop day on Snipes, but at the same time, if you have, let me know if it's it's attainable. It's definitely something that's going to be available there. I'm not sure if they charge shipping or not. Again, like I said, I've never attempted. They probably do, so you're probably going to have to pay shipping with Snipes. And again, you obviously know there's in-store pickups, so if you want to go to the actual Snipes, as you can see, I have one here in Austin, Texas, up in Lakeline Mall. So if you definitely want to go check it out. So yeah, it'll be available here on drop day, and there is no sign-up raffle for it. All right, we're going to do a twofer here. So jdsports.com and also finishline.com, which I'm sure you all know they are the same brand, are going to be having drops on the day drops, as you know, fully aware of that if you haven't already tried to cop at JD Sports. What they also do offer, as well as if you are signed up to their status rewards program, you can download either the Finish Line app or the JD Sports app, and you have the ability to actually get early access. Now today, because it is Tuesday, there is no early access for pickup, so I didn't see it, at least on my end. I looked online, I haven't seen anything going on. So tomorrow there might be a likely early access for delivery. We'll see if that goes. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. I think for the last couple Jordan drops, the ones that I really didn't want, I didn't get. But I think it should drop. We're hoping, knock on wood, that it does happen. A lot of people do cop that way, and also an opportunity to use your bonus points to kind of reduce the price as well really helps too. So yeah, definitely check out either or, and be on the lookout for that. I think it typically drops at 9 a.m. Eastern time. So when you do get that status update, when you do have access, so definitely check that out. If not, you're going to have to either go in store if you have one of these stores in your city, or you're going to have to go ahead and use your quick fingers and sign up and purchase it on the website on the drop day, which again is going to be 10 a.m. Eastern time this upcoming Saturday. So yeah, check out jdsports.com or finishline.com too. We're going to do another twofer for you as far as the same company owns two different shoe companies. First off, footlocker.com, but also champsports.com. As you know, they are under the same umbrella. Will actually have these available in their app. As you can see, I'm sharing the Foot Locker page right now. You could set, it says here you can enter via app, similar enough to what I mentioned about Hibbett earlier. You have the ability to sign up there and then wait, and then you should get a confirmation probably early Saturday morning if you had the ability to cop or not. As you can see here, I've actually copped a few times on Foot Locker, which is pretty cool. On some really cool shoes. For example, I believe the black metallics I may have copped on Foot Locker, which is awesome. And also I believe a couple other releases that happened earlier in the year. So yeah, definitely a good opportunity. There's also booster points as well if you're interested in using those. I've used my booster points for this because I want a guaranteed pair. Doesn't necessarily mean it's guaranteed, but at the same time it is, you know, maybe it gives me a little bit of an edge to cop these sneakers. And I have a ton of them that are just sitting there, and these are a must-have for me. So same thing with Champ Sports. You have the ability to sign up and register for this shoe if you're interested. You'll get either a notification that morning before the actual sneakers drop, or you'll get an L, which I got an L on the Voodoos, which is it is what it is. So if you haven't already, definitely sign up for the app. Definitely look there. Go ahead and go into the raffle. You'll get your opportunity to cop. I believe there is no shipping. I don't know if it says here on the website here. It doesn't really say. So with that, either way, or the cool part about these retailers that I mentioned earlier is that you can return them. So to most of them, pretty much. Like Foot Locker, I've returned shoes that I've gotten multiple pairs on. Also as well as Hibbett too. I believe there's a return program. Probably Snipes as well. So you do have the ability to do so there. Obviously with JD Sports, you can. So just know that that's the advantage compared to boutiques, where I'm going to go through the boutique shortly, which you will not be able to return them. So either you're going to have to sell them, or obviously have duplicate pairs. So yeah, definitely check out Foot Locker or champsports.com and sign up for their apps and get on the raffle so you have the ability to have the opportunity to cop. All right, let's get into sneaker boutiques. Now, the difference between boutiques and retailers obviously is you cannot return these. It's not like you, let's say, cop 3 or 4 pair, which I don't think you will. They are going to take them back. They won't. They basically say that all sales are final. You're not going to have the ability to actually pay for these. Also, the other thing with these boutiques as well is that you're going to have to pay run fair fees, especially if they are using EQL raffle. Run fair fees can range between $3, which I think is rare now at this point, all the way up to $10, which is a reality that we're seeing more and more now, especially if you want to have an opportunity to cop the sneaker. Now, remember, you only get charged if you win the shoe. You don't get charged if you get an L. But also the other thing as well that you will have to pay is shipping. So shipping is something that you will have to pay, and usually shipping from these boutiques are rather hefty. I paid $25 in the past for a sneaker that I really, really wanted. Anyway, let's go through the first boutique, which is going to be a 3-fer instead of a 2-fer, like I said earlier. It's going to be Amamanier, amamanier.com. socialstatus.com or apb.com. Obviously under the Whitaker Group umbrella, you will have an opportunity to sign up for an EQL raffle here. As you can see, for example, with the Amamanier website, you will have the opportunity to do so. Once you do click the releases tab, you will go to the shoe and it will take you directly to this page where you have the ability to do so. I think the majority of you that here already have signed up for EQL raffles. All full honesty with this site, I have not won anything in a long time. I think the last thing I won was last year was the Kids of Immigrants sneakers, and I did actually win 2 pair, one from Social Status and one from Amamanier. But as you can see here, you have the ability to enter now into this raffle. You will get in there and you'll get the opportunity to possibly cop, and you have 3 chances. So it's not like if you sign up at Amamanier, you can't do it at Social Status. You can do it at all 3 if you are interested in doing so. So definitely check it out. Like I mentioned before, you will see that there is a run fair fee. I believe for this one, it will be $6.53. And you will pay shipping, and it takes a while for them to ship, to be honest with you, man. But that's the reality of buying through Amamanier. But anyways, definitely check out their websites, and all 3 of them. And if you are really wanting the shoe, you have 3 opportunities to cop. All right, up next, the next boutique is Sneaker Politics. If you have purchased from Sneaker Politics, it used to be a little bit on the easier side in the past. We had the ability to just sign up and hope for an invoice. It didn't happen for everything. I'm not going to lie to you. I've gotten invoices on shoes I didn't want, and I actually got invoices on shoes that I was actually looking forward to, but it was never, ever a frequent thing. It always, was hit or miss every once in a while. But just recently, as you probably have noticed, you cannot do that anymore. They are now on EQL. So they are running a $5 run fair fee. Also similar enough to Ama Manier and Whitaker Group. You will pay shipping and they will send it to you. I've been to their stores in New Orleans and we have one here in Austin as well. So it's a cool little boutique store. But at the same time, winning and copying shoes on the site's not something that's regular, but at least it's an EQL. So I don't want to say, oh, you have a definite guarantee that you're going to cop. You have better odds, in other words, in copying in this specific site. So again, similar to Ama Manier, you have the ability to sign up for an EQL drop here. You notice that the EQL run fair fee is a little bit cheaper here compared to what you see there. So yeah, definitely check it out if you're interested. Like I said, it's sneakerpolitics.com. Before I start about Grimoire, I want to give them a shout out for what they did for me last year. So I accidentally, to be honest with you, bought a crew neck Nike sweatshirt from them full price, and I saw it was 50% off. I just wanted to see if that was legit. I accidentally hit the purchase button on the shop app. I don't know what the hell happened. Anyways, they were cool. So I reached out to them to their support by email. I said, hey, I did this by accident. I was wondering if I can get the discount. He gave me half of my money back. I didn't really want the sweatshirt, but I was like, screw it. You know what? I already bought it. It's not that bad. It was only $50. So I was able to cop. So shout out to them, man. They're cool. They're based out of Oklahoma City, I believe. So I've been through their sites here and there. And they're also going to have a EQL drop, as you can see here. You can enter the launch as you click here, just like every other place. They are also doing EQL raffles. So definitely sign up with them. I've never attempted for sneakers with them, so I can't tell you if, this is a place that you might have a really good shot. Again, if you really, really want these sneakers badly, you're going to try every opportunity. So this is just another opportunity to just put your name in and see if you can cop. And again, if you don't cop, your booster points boost up. So how legit is that? I don't know, to be honest with you, man. I've never won on Undefeated, and I've signed up for everything on Undefeated. So that's another website that eventually I will go through. But at the same time, yeah, definitely check these out. Check out their shop as well, man. Like I said, they're cool. They're good people, man. So definitely look them up. All right, the next sneaker boutique is based out of Nashville, Tennessee. It's called Rooted. The website here is pretty straightforward, stay-rooted.com. You can go to the releases tab, and then you will see that there is a bunch of sneakers. I obviously selected the Chicago's here, 145. Draw is open, and it's draws open for a little bit of time. You hit enter draw, and you will see, surprise, it's going to be another EQL raffle. So the run fair fee is a little pricier on this one at $6.53. As you already know, you are not only going to pay that run fair fee, you are going to pay taxes, but also as well as shipping. I've actually never bought anything from Rooted. I have tried for raffles here. I'm not sure if I've ever won, but anyways, if you're interested in copping a pair, like I said, this is an option if you are interested. So yeah, Rooted. Remember, stay rooted, stay-rooted.com, and then go to the releases, and then you'll find the shoe, and then you can come here and enter the actual EQL draw. Now, I don't have anything to really share with you regarding this boutique. A lot of y'all are familiar with this one. You would have to download the Kith app. The Kith app is where you will be able to have releases, and the Chicagos are there. I've actually entered in the drawing on this one. It's pretty straightforward. Obviously, it is not an EQL, so you will have to pay tax and shipping, but there is no run fair fee there. Just wanted to share the website just to let you know who I'm talking about. As you can know, there's other cool stuff happening with Kith, which I'm going to kind of review later, maybe tomorrow or Thursday. We'll see how it goes. But anyways, if you are interested, the drop will happen at the Kith app, and you definitely have to have an account. And there are tiers to their membership levels. Obviously, Vitality is top, and there's 2 other tiers as well. I believe I'm the middle tier, so I do buy enough Kith to at least get bumped up from the beginners. So anyways, if you are interested, Kith will be the place where they will have the raffle for these shoes. All right, up next is a place called Center in Texas. I think this is in Dallas. I'm not aware of it. I'm here in Austin, so I've never heard of it, but you can go to their Run Fair page, which is going to be centertx.runfair.com. And as you can see, the live launch is here. And then you can actually click it and boom, you are going to get another EQL raffle. I don't see a run fair fee, but it looks like they probably will charge you one anyway, but you have the opportunity to sign up here for this raffle. So yeah, definitely check this out. Let me go back for you just to show you that they have an actual website here. Yeah, it's called centertx.com, and then you can go to releases and it will take you to their run fair fee page. All right, up next would be Feature. Some of you probably have already signed up Feature. They have their own raffle system. I've actually won a couple shoes from them. They do charge shipping and they do charge tax, obviously. Just be aware that will happen. My experience with them, I probably talked about it in the past. You probably heard me already say this, but they actually told me that I didn't win a sneaker, refunded my money, so I was rather pissed off. Fortunate enough, I was able to get 2 pairs from another place, and this was the Air Force One linens that dropped, I believe, last year. So I'm a little salty towards them. But anyways, you can absolutely sign up with them. You obviously have to put all your credit card information in and everything, have an account, go through the whole process, and obviously wait for a raffle. You're not going to get any type of notification if you get an L. If you get a W, you will get a email with the confirmation. If you don't win, they're not going to send you anything. So that's what happens with them. So yeah, you can absolutely sign up here. Not my favoriteest place to sign up, as I just mentioned why, but at the same time, if you are interested, again, you want to know everywhere that you can try to copy sneakers, and yes, Feature will be an option as well. All right, one of my favorite places to actually cop, because I just got a W. I just got the Costins from here. I don't think the Costins were too hard to get, but still, I was able to get a pair of these. Anyways, you could see that Arts and Rec, who just had a collaboration with SB on a Dunk earlier in the year, which I actually copped as well, which I think is a very nice shoe. You could see here in their webpage, which is artsandrecstore.com, there is a raffle section. If you click the raffle section, it will take you directly into these raffles. As you can see, the Costin raffle was dropped, the Kobe. They have some cool raffles here. They get a lot of good shoes. So you can see here that the Chicago one is available, and then what you can do is click it, and it is going to take you, I believe, into their own method. I guess they put you in a database, and if you draw and win, they're going to obviously send you the invoice. You do go through payment info and everything there moving forward. Again, they were really cool. They sent my shoes pretty fast when I did cop the Eric Costins. But yeah, definitely another opportunity for you to cop. Definitely check them out. Like I said, if you go back to the webpage here, it is going to be artsandrecstore.com. So yeah, check them out. All right, up next will be another place that I actually may have tried before. I don't even know. I've never won from them. But again, just want to share the information. It's a store called Tops and Bottoms. As you can see, the website's pretty straightforward. Topsandbottomsusa.com. Real easy to navigate to. If you go under new releases, you'll click it here. You will see the Jordan sneakers are available here. So they are releasing on November 15th. You click it there and you will have the ability to actually enter into their raffle. So definitely give it a shot if you're interested. Again, another location where you're able to go ahead and do an online raffle. It's definitely available for you. So yeah, like I said, I may have tried in the past. Again, I think you do sign up on their database and then you just don't hear anything if you don't win. They don't send you if you got an L or anything like that. So similar to Feature, Sneaker Politics, places like that. Well, Sneaker Politics now does EQL, so you're not going to get any type of notification there. But yeah, give it a shot if you really do want the sneakers. Again, the website is topsandbottomsusa.com. Again, much appreciated to all of y'all. I did make it to 150 today. I'm really happy. I'm 100 away from 250, so definitely that's my next target. Much appreciated to everyone here that follows me. If you haven't already, please definitely do so. I would greatly appreciate it. It would help me out. And to all y'all that are already following me, please definitely drop me a like if you are watching this video. I would greatly appreciate it. So yeah, outside of that, I hope you're having a great rest of your week. I honestly do hope you cop these shoes. I don't think they're going to be terribly hard, but we shall see how it goes. Peace, and I'm out.